All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Politely Dangerous podcast. I am your host, Leek, and today is the first solo episode. Every episode so far has had special guests, but one thing I wanted to do is have some solo episodes just to kind of build a little bit more consistency and also just to talk to you guys and, share some thoughts that are on my mind. So for everyone listening, I appreciate you. For everybody tuning in on YouTube, appreciate you. And if you're doing both, hey, God bless you. I appreciate that as well. Always appreciate the support. Today I am in my new home of Miami, Florida. Just moved here 3 weeks ago. It's a beautiful sunny day outside, so I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm in a great spirit. I'm in a great mood. And with that said, if you are new here and you're like, what is Politely Dangerous? That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even sound right. It's ironic because I got the name of this podcast, this brand here in Miami. Literally a street away as I was going to get a smoothie. So quick backstory, was here visiting some friends and it was early and I was like, man, I'm hungry. I want to go get a smoothie. And I looked up some smoothie places, which ironically, the place across the street is where I was visiting. And now I'm living across the street, full circle moment. But I went to go get a smoothie, and on the way back, I saw something written on the sidewalk. It said Politely Dangerous. And mind you, at this time, I was in this headspace of like, man, I want to do something different. I want to build a brand outside of myself, just something that, creative that I can put out there that allows me to, just get my mindset off, my thoughts off, my creativity off that, does not involve me DJing. And so I saw this and I was like, yo, that's it. I was like, that's the one. I was like, I don't know what it is that it stuck with me. That moment I was like, this is perfect. I was like, and I'm in Miami and everything just felt right. So, that's the name behind it. And, that's kind of how the brand came to be. And, to me, what Politely Dangerous means is just like, I guess the slogan is, kind humans with killer, personalities. And that's really what it is, just people that are kind-hearted and they want to see the world be a better place. But at the same time, like, man, their personalities, like they have it. They have that spark, they have that mindset of just, they're going to get it, nothing standing in their way. And, by any means necessary, they'll do what they have to within lines of morality, to go get what they need to get. So that's a little backstory for all you new people, or if you didn't know what it was, now you know. But with that being said, welcome to the first solo episode, as I previously mentioned. And today what I want to talk about is being calm under pressure. This is something that has helped me so much in my life. Just navigating through crisis, just navigating through stress, navigating through depression, anxiety, being calm under pressure. And we might think that calm is just like this intrinsic, like, oh, they're just a calm person. If I've learned anything about life, calm is a practice. Calm is a skill. Yeah, it takes a lot of mental reps to just calm yourself down and to get in that space of just like, okay, let me chill out for a second. And the things that I've learned about being calm under pressure, being calm in moments of just like where you're ready to pull your hair out of your head, is like, it just provides so much clarity. Being calm allows you to navigate through whatever situation you're in, just like clear-minded and level-headed. When I was younger, anytime I was in a situation, that life threw at me, or it was financial or like, family or, relationships, I was ready to freak out. Just like, I don't know how the rest of your anxiety is, but like me, like my body, like I get super hot, internally I just get warm and my hands get clammy, and like, it's not something you may see externally, like, oh, like he's always in a good mood. He's such a happy person, but like internally, like my anxiety is tearing me apart. And so like, anytime anything would happen, like that was a battle I had to face. I was not calm inside my own mind. I was not calm inside my own body. And it caused me to stress out. I couldn't sleep. I didn't want to eat because, the anxiety that had spiked within me just wouldn't allow me to be calm. And it wasn't until obviously like I started reading a little bit more and like practicing meditation and just honestly speaking to myself and just telling myself, and this is going to sound so cliche, and I don't want to come off as the cliche cheerleader, BuzzFeed, buzzword kind of guy. But I literally had to tell myself all the time, like, yo, everything is going to work out just fine. It may not work out the way that you see it in your mind. It may not work out the way that you want it to, or that you're planning on it to work out, but some way, somehow, everything is going to work out. And it started off as like, I would tell myself that, and then it was like, okay, whatever. Like, no, I need to figure this out. And it would just cause me to get into defensive mode, which is another thing I want to talk about. There's definitely times where you need to be in defensive mode, but sometimes like what comes with that is stress, is anxiety, is you panicking because you're being so defensive. I've learned that when I'm in a situation and it's stressing me out, I need to, one, take a deep breath, talk to myself and be like, okay, here's the situation. Here's why it happened. I think that's very important too, to look back and be like, how do we get to this point? Because things just don't happen out of nowhere. There are reasons, there are steps why certain situation is occurring. Okay, I didn't do this. I forgot to do that. Or I just, dropped the ball. Okay, well, now that's why you're here. Now that's why you're stressed out and your anxiety is spiking. And don't get me wrong, there's definitely things in life that happen to us that are out of our control. But for now, let's talk about things that we can control. And so that's the first thing I do is like, okay, how do we get here? Boom. Now I know the issue. I know what caused the issue, the root of it. So that allows me to stay calm too, because I know what led up to it. Okay, so now what can I do in this moment that's going to help it? Oh, I can do A, B, and C. Cool. Do it. Get to it. Act on it. And that helps me also kind of calm down. It's like, okay, well, I know what's going to help me get out of this situation. It's just up to me. C, there's, option C. I don't know how to get out of this. That's when you kind of have to just let life just do its thing. And you just do what you can do or what you know how to do. But there's definitely times where in my life, I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this. And that's when I'm just like, my faith comes in and I'm like, okay, I know that my life has been many cycles of good, bad, good, bad, whatever it may be. And I know that these moments don't always last forever. And that's what also kind of helps me stay calm, is knowing that life is full of cycles, that good things happen, bad things happen. That's just how it is. And I pulled myself out of many situations. I've had help in many situations, and I've been blessed in many situations. But the common denominator is that things always work out, if you're open to it, if you allow it. But if you stay in that defensive mode all the time and you don't let people help you, or you get in a victim mentality, then that's when your cycle goes from good, bad to bad. And then you just get in this vicious one. And it's like, my life sucks. Nothing's working out for me. So you definitely have to do those 3 steps of, okay, how do we get here? Can I control it? Boom. Okay, then let's do this. See, I can't control it. Well, I'll do what I know I can, or what I can control. And that's what being calm under pressure has allowed me to do. It's allowed me to think more clearly. It's allowed me to think with a level head. The water's not so murky because I'm allowing myself to just see things for what they are, and to not let this situation, take me out of my character, take me out of my identity. And I'm not perfect. There's still times where I freak out a little bit, but when I tell you for sure, like speaking to yourself and telling yourself like, hey, and I'm kind of that weird guy. I talk to myself like I'm 2 people sometimes, but I'm like, hey, we're going to get out of this. Hey, we're going to figure this out. Hey, you know what you need to do. That helps out so much. And it may not seem like it. And like I said, it's a practice. You have to continually tell yourself these things, because your mind is so used to listening to that old record of, oh shit, we're screwed. Oh my, like we're done. You screwed up. You can't get out of this. Like you're about to lose. It's like, whoa. We don't know what's about to happen. All we know is that we're in a situation. We know what we can do. We know what we can control. We know what needs to be done. Or we know, like I said, that life happens and that it's possible to get out of this. So that's why it's so important to continually practice being calm, continually practice telling yourself like, hey, it's going to be okay. We're going to figure it out. And like I said, just being calm, it keeps you in your character. It keeps you in your identity. Many of us have been in situations where somebody pissed us off in the parking lot, or made us angry, or called us with, something that we didn't want to hear about, or drama or whatever. And I've learned that when I'm calm, it allows me to stay true to who I am. Because the last thing I want to do is get mad and tee off on somebody. The last thing I want to do is get so stressed out and so just, that now I say something I didn't want to say, or I do something I didn't want to do. And that's where that defensive mode comes in. Like you're being so defensive that things just start coming up and they just start coming out, and nobody wants to be there. It's not a fun place. It's not a happy place. And that's what calm allows you to do. It allows you to stay in that flow state. It allows you to keep living the life that you're living and doing what you're doing, and to stay like, just happy. I mean, there's definitely times where I'm stressed out, but I'm like, you know what? It's going to work out, and I'm going to keep doing what I need to do, because life is too short for me to be stressed about every single thing. So if you're someone that's going through something right now, like, I just encourage you to practice this. Just take a deep breath. Ask yourself, how did I get here? Can I fix it? Cool. Let me do the steps to fix it. I can't fix it. Okay, so I just need to let it play out and do what it's going to do. But on the side, I'm going to do what I know I can do, or what I can control the most. Those are things that help me, at least. So hopefully they help you. But calm is a practice. It's a repetitive, daily mental thing that, we just have to get good at. But the thing too is, when you are trying to practice being calm, you're going to get a lot of situations that allow you to practice that. So, I remember one time I prayed for patience, and I was like, I want patience, and it was funny. After that, I just felt like I was getting tested all the time. I was like, yo, whoa. I don't just get the patience. It just doesn't fill my body, just doesn't fill my mind. It's like, no, that ain't how it works. You got to practice this thing. So just know that if you're going to practice being calm, you're going to get a lot of situations that are going to allow you to practice that. Just keep that in mind. But whatever you have this week, whatever you have this month, whatever you're stressed about, I hope that you can find a way to stay calm through it, that you can find a way to stay clear and level-headed and work through and navigate, and just know that things are going to work out. May not be today, may not be tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe the next month, but at some point, things are going to work out, and you're going to be back on that good cycle. And then, that's the time where you build up and you prepare for a situation, the unforeseen. You're like, okay, I know what happened last time. Let me prepare. I've learned my lesson now. So that's just, kind of how it goes. But I hope that you can stay calm in your next situation, and, whatever life brings you, you can get through it. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Please, if you can, subscribe here on Spotify, here on YouTube. And I look forward to bringing these solo episodes to you guys a little bit more, along with the amazing guests that we've had and that are to come. So have a great day. Have a great week. Stay calm under pressure. And as always, stay polite, stay dangerous.